What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. And once again, guys, we swept yesterday's video, at least what was controllable to us. And what I mean by that is the play that did miss was Banchetto to go over on his taco. And that unfortunately did miss just because of Prizepicks. And they gave out that kind of bad taco, honestly, because he only got 14 points. But the Onyx plays, I believe I sent out the lightning play down here. And this does easily cash. We also sent this one out on the VIP. It was literally 9-0. Okay, so I sent out Islanders money line. You will see that they were pretty even odds to go ahead and win this game. So this is a straight 50-50 shot. But yeah, amazing call there. It was 9-0 on this play here. And then the chalkboard play also cashed, which was Luka over. He obviously is going to get 1 point, guys. And then took Goga to go under. And he does go ahead and cash as well. If we could get this video, guys, to 50 likes, I would greatly appreciate that. That would mean the world to me. And I do want to say I'm going to announce the jersey giveaway tomorrow, or what jersey we're going to be doing and giving away in January, guys. I saw a lot of you guys' comments. I read through them, and yeah, I'm going to be announcing what jersey we're going to go ahead and give away for January. So go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on that throughout the month of January. We also went ahead and cashed this Counter-Strike pick, and then obviously we got set up with the taco. I will say, I did not send out that many plays yesterday. I probably sent out like 5 picks, some of them Onyx, some of them these tacos, of course. So I did not send out that many plays. Today is the day we're going to hammer Prizepicks and fire a lot of plays out, okay? Because now tomorrow we got college football playoffs coming up. We have NFL obviously starting this weekend, so a lot of plays going to be sent out today. If you guys want to see the past couple of days, it is this. We've literally cashed 2 8Xs, or an 8X and a 9X back-to-back days. And then yesterday we really just didn't have that much going on. I just didn't send out that many plays. I do want to show you guys real quick, Onyx. I can go ahead and refresh, and we've been crushing Onyx, right? If I go through this, here's actually a sneak peek of the play of the day here, but yeah, Lightning hit, Islanders, Steph Curry hit, Grizzlies we lost, Ravens lost, Eagles lost, but then we had Jags spread hit, Falcons barely did miss here. We had this under hit, Packers money line miss, Seahawks hit, Timberwolves hit, Buccaneers hit, Flyers hit, this under missed, and then Nemerd, and then we kind of get into like, a week ago or something like that, or like earlier, very, very early on in the year, the first couple of days of the year. But yeah, guys, we have been destroying Onyx, honestly. So get Onyx odds. If you do not have Onyx odds yet, you can literally get $100 in free picks. So there's no reason not to get Onyx odds, guys. You get $100 in free picks, and we've been killing Onyx odds recently, and we're going to continue doing that. I have a very good strategy, especially some of these like NHL plays and stuff. I feel like some of the odds are very off, and I do a lot of research to find some of these plays, and I, sometimes a game is like 50-50, and in my mind it's more like 70-30 or 75-25 or something like that. As you guys saw on Onyx, guys, we literally took a 9-0 win right here. So very good call there. I'm glad all that research went into good work. And again, tail these Onyx plays, and of course the chalkboard plays that I send out too. Real quick, I do also want to talk about the performance so far this year. We have been killing it so far in 2026, which is amazing to see. We are a week into 2026, and we are already up more than 25 units in 2026. All right, guys. So this is pretty much, about Thursday or whenever, or Wednesday. I think this was, the new year. And then, through the weekend, we kind of, dip down a little bit, just obviously kind of stacking plays up, getting plays out there. Some things may be missing at the beginning of the week. And then once NFL weekend does hit, or whenever some of those college football games did happen on like Friday and Saturday, we started our climb up and hit some 8Xs, hit some 9Xs, and you're going to see us climbing up. And again, this is what we're going to do throughout the entire year, guys. If you don't believe me, because this is only like 30 bets or 35 bets, whatever it is, and you might be like, well, anyone can win over 30 bets, which is true. I want to show you guys this, which I thought was probably the coolest thing I have seen or done in the past couple of months here, which is I went ahead and graphed out our entire history of the VIP, which is all the way from January 1st, 2024, as you guys see this here. So this is 2 years ago now, which is crazy. I was talking about us, me doing this for 2 years now and having 24 months under our belt. I will say out of 24 months, guys, we have had 3 losing months, okay? So in other words, 21 out of 24 months have been profitable months for this VIP, which is crazy to even think about, right? That is insane to even think about. But yeah, guys, through 2024, the beginning of 2024, up until the end of 2024, we went up 600 units. And then this was last year, guys. We were up in the beginning of 2025 all the way up until the end of 2025. And you guys see everything graphed. And this is what I try to preach almost every single day when I come on here and talk to you guys, is that there's ups and downs in this game. Again, you guys see the first week of January, we've been killing it. Maybe the second week of January, we don't do so good. But all I know, guys, is I've been doing this for 2 years. Everything is graphed here. This is probably close to 10,000 bets. Okay, so you can't get any more data than this. I mean, you can, but this is so much data going on here. And all I know is that we win long term. If you stick to this proven strategy, if you stick to correlation, if you stick to what I do over a long period of time, and if you're smart about betting and you treat it like a business, you will win long term. Okay, guys? So that is my spiel of the day. I'm going to be going over this just because I think this. I'm going to be going over this more often, but this is incredible to see this, right? This is incredible to see this. This is what I always talk about. So many bets went into this graph. It's not even funny. And literally every single dip and peak and valley I can remember, and I can think about, where I was in that time and the headspace I was in. And when I tell you guys that we've dipped quite a lot of times, you see all these little dips that we have, right? This is not our first rodeo when we do have a bad week or even a bad couple of weeks, right? There's a lot of times where we're kind of in this dip area, and we always rise out of it, as you guys will see multiple times. We always make higher highs, okay? So those of you who are smart, those of you guys who understand statistics, those of you guys who understand, what a profitable sports bettor looks like, this should be just red. This should be green flags going on in your head over and over and over again. And I want to say it's a red flag if you're tailing people every day or whatever it is, and they're not showing you this. They're not showing you graphs over a very long period of time of them actually proving that they're a profitable bettor. Okay, guys? So again, finishing off this rant, not every single day we're going to win. I'm never going to say we're going to win, tomorrow or the next day or whatever it is. I can never guarantee anything, but I can pretty much guarantee that we are going to win over a long period of time, as you guys see here, okay? So let's get into the first play of the day here. Again, it's going to be on Onyx Odds. It's going to be Chicago Bulls money line. This is very plus money. It's plus 360. If you don't know what plus 360 means, then you should research what plus money bets mean versus under the money bets or whatever. But again, the Bulls are pretty much not favored to win this game at all. They pretty much have like a 20% chance to win this game according to Vegas. But we are taking the Bulls money line in the chance that they do go ahead and win, because I think this line is mispriced right now on Onyx Odds. I would say to put 0.5 units on it, so half a unit on it, or 0.75 units on it, okay? So that means if your unit size, if you bet $30 a play, then put 15 on it. If you bet $15 a play, then put 7 on it, right? Bet smartly. This is a plus money right here. So again, I'm going to go ahead and lower my unit size a little bit just because this play is likely to lose, but I still think it is really, really good odds to go ahead and buy the price with, which is Bulls money line, okay, guys? So first pick of the day right there on Onyx. Second pick of the day is going to be on Chalkboard. As you guys saw, we did cash on Chalkboard yesterday with a very simple play. You can smirk at this all you want. Oh, Luka over 1 point. Such an easy play to hit right there. What are we even doing with Luka 1 point, guys? Take the freebies. There's no reason to make this harder than it is. Again, Chalkboard is giving you another freebie. Jaylen Brown 1 point. This is 100% going to hit. Okay, there's no way that this does not hit unless he gets injured within the first 5 seconds of the game, okay? So this will hit probably within the first minute of the game starting. He's going to go ahead and hit this, and then we're taking Colin Murray Boyles to go under 5.5 rebounds, all right? So very similar play from yesterday, and you will see up here, we are getting more than a 3x, all right? We're getting a 3.28x our money right now on Chalkboard. So this is incredible, incredible stuff. This is more than Prizepicks will pay you out, because they'll pay you out a 3x for a 2-man. And on top of that, you're getting Jaylen Brown 1 point. He needs 1 point. So some of these discounts that Prizepicks send out, they look good, but sometimes they don't even hit. This, again, is 100% going to hit right here, okay, guys? So I'm trying to teach you guys how to win in 2026, all right? Utilize discounts. Stick to this proven strategy. Tail people that actually know what they're doing, and that will show you graphs like this over a long period of time. And that's what we do here on this channel. So before I get into the Prizepicks play, guys, I do want to tell you guys I'm doing a massive VIP discount for the full 2026 access and also a NFL and college football playoff pass. This is going to be linked down in the description. It should say get more of my picks or something like that. And then there will be a couple of links to go ahead and just go straight to these passes. Before I get into, the massive promo I'm doing, I also want to say there's going to be this thing called free plan, which everyone watching this video right now should go ahead and join the free plan. You get access to one free pick a day. So pretty much a pick where I'm like, hey, I'm going to send this out to the VIP. I think in my mind, you know what, let's go ahead and throw it on the free plan. And the free plan has been great. You get one free play a day. Who does not like more plays? Again, you guys saw how profitable we were. So the more bets that you tail from me, the better. And yeah, everyone should go ahead and join this. And then we also are doing a massive 2026 discount and a playoff pass discount. And you see this at 1,000 right now. If you go ahead and use code 2026, all right, so normally it's 1,000. 2026 brings it all the way down to $400, guys. You'll get all of my picks for 2026, my esports picks, my football picks, my basketball picks, whatever you want. All of my picks for 2026 for $400. Again, last year we went up 250 units. The year before that we went up 600 units. That means if you're a $2 sports better last year, you would have made your money back. So if you bet more than $2, if you bet $3, $4, $5 a play, $10 a play, $15 a play, you would have doubled, tripled, quadrupled, 10x'd the amount that you invested in this pass last year. And we're probably going to have an even better year than we did last year, just because last year we honestly, I think, even hit our floor of what we're capable of doing. You can also finance this through things like Klarna Afterpay. Normally, I'm not big on these kind of financing options, but if you think about it, you can pay the $36 a month or whatever, slowly build your bankroll up, and then that $36 can go into the payment for this. And then as that bankroll is building, you can go ahead and just start paying off, of course. You guys can also go ahead and get the playoff pass here, same code 2026, and that's going to take the playoff pass all the way down to $64. All right, guys. So again, it's no brainers to go ahead and do this. You're going to get all of my plays up until the Super Bowl with this pass, and you're going to get just straight up all of my plays in 2026, no questions asked with this pass right here. Okay, guys. So go ahead and do that. All that information will be in the description. My number will also be down there, so you guys can text me if you have any questions. All right, play of the day on Prizepicks. This is going to be a 3x. No college football today, no NFL today. Tomorrow's going to be a massive day because the beginning of playoff season, or not play. I mean, the playoffs are already going on, but it's the beginning of the next playoff weekend for NFL and for college football. We have Kawhi Leonard over 6 rebounds, and then we have Luke Cornett over 6 rebounds as well. Pretty simple entries here. Really, I think both of these players, their line should be at 6.5. All right, that's as easy as it is, right? These guys should both be at 6.5. Now that might not seem like that big of a deal. All right, their lines are at 6, they should be at 6.5. But these 0.5 differences make all of the difference in sports betting, guys. In the sports betting game, guys. It is about numbers. It is about taking these very small edges against these sports books and using them over and over and over and over again until you are profitable. Okay. So again, NBA, it's hard to beat the NBA. That's why you only get 0.5 discrepancies. Sometimes when I talk about League of Legends or some of the off the beaten path esports and stuff, I'll say these guys are off by 2 kills or 3 kills because it's easier to beat something like League of Legends because the lines and it's not as sharp on an esport like that no one really talks about. But in the NBA, guys, you can beat it if you take these 0.5 discrepancies that I think they are, right? So again, Kawhi Leonard, 6 rebounds, great play. And then Luke Cornett, 6 rebounds, great play. I'm going to take them together on the overs. And yeah, let's go ahead and win today. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if we could get this video to 50 likes, I would really, really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video.